Yo, it's that bro Nez, dropping another review on y'all. This time we're gonna be doing a review of the BAM! This is the Oxgord Handheld sewing machine. Basically, exactly what it says. It's a sewing machine in your hand, like a little portable sewing machine, so that way you can do some small jobs. You bring it with you when you're out somewhere, like you're on vacation or something like that. Small and compact enough, pack it in your book bag or your suitcase, and then like if you get a couple little holes in something like some shorts or a shirt or something like that, you can sew it up real quick with this. And it says right here on the box that power of a big sewing machine even sews through denim. So we're gonna check all that out. You know, repairs fabrics like silk, and it's battery powered. Let's just take a quick look around a tour around the box here. Okay, there you go. A lot of nice artwork there. You got a free bonus in this box. What this comes with: spindle needle threader, 2 extra needles, and 3 extra bobbins with looks like thread. Let's focus in there a little bit. Looks like thread. Does that say thread? What does that say on there? It's dark. With thread. Yes, it is thread. I just assumed it was thread, and that's exactly what it is. Okay, so this side of the box, some more, basically a little bit of the information that was on the front of the box there. More artwork. Back of the box, same as the front. Side of the box, same as the other side. Top of the box, portable and cordless. Bottom of the box, your normal barcode and address and crap. All right, so that being said, let's just get right up in this bad boy. Move some stuff out the way here. Okay, so when I first open it up, everything's packed up in a little bit of bubble. Okay, so this must be the extra bobbins and needle threader and stuff, because this is your needle threader right here, and these are the extra bobbins, and I guess these are needles. Not exactly sure, but your needle threader right here, extra bobbins, and I'm assuming that these are the 2 extra needles. Can't really tell. Oh, you know, something just fell. Yep, there goes one of them. So that's one of the extra needles right there. There's another one in here. Whatever. I'll toss that to the side there. I'm sure this is some information on. Yep, 1 sheet manual. Nice and simple. Here, let me let you guys read it if you want. All right, there you go. Because you already knew I wasn't reading it. All right, let's get this bad boy out. Nothing else in the box. All right, pull this out of the bubble. Oh, this little something on the bubble here. What does this say? Just a warning of sorts. Here, y'all can read it. Okay. Now, what we have, chill. I don't know the first thing about sewing machines, or at least handheld ones. I've used a regular sewing machine before, and it's pretty cut and simple. Usually, you put the bobbin, the bobber, or whatever they call the thread holder on the top, thread it through the needle, and press the foot pedal to get this bad boy going. So I'm assuming that this is similar, just compact. Let's see, we have any batteries in here? No batteries in here. From the looks of it, it looks like it might take 4 AA's. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause this video, and then I'm gonna see if I can find me some AA's. I should have a bunch of them somewhere. Let me plug this in. Okay, let me pause this video and get some AA's. Be right back. Okay. We back in. I got some batteries in this bad boy. Takes 4 AA batteries, like I thought. Bam, that's how they go in, just like that. Put this in here, and Well, I mean, I already got a piece of cloth in here that they use, so I'm gonna go ahead and use it. So I imagine you press this button right here to get it going, and let's see. Okay, look at this. As you can see, I'm awesome at sewing. Hey, look at my horrible design there. I'm just sewing any old kind of way. I have to say, this bad boy does sew, and it sews pretty good. Here's the bottom of it. You know, if I actually knew what I was doing, this would probably look a lot better. But for a novice like me to just be able to pick this bad boy up and start sewing, I have to say that has to be worth something. Let's see if I can figure out some other stuff on this bad boy. Okay, there's something there. I don't know what that is, so I'm not gonna mess with it. Is there any way I can lift this up? So it looks like you thread it from the bobber here, and then you thread it through here, and that's what keeps it taut. And then it comes through here some way, and then it comes, and that's where how it feeds down into the sewing needle, and henceforth. So we have a thing over here. What's this all about? That's nothing there. This has got to be something. What this is, looks like, oh, okay, so you turn that and it makes it, you know, closed more, or I guess opened up more, depending on the type of fabric you have, I guess, or to make it a little tighter so that way it's not so loose sewing in. I guess maybe I probably would have sewed it a lot better had I closed it up more. Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh yeah. It's definitely easy to control once you close that down more. See, I'm learning something as I'm reviewing this. You know, this is fairly simple. Now let's just see if I can figure out how to get this bad boy open so I can put different thread in if I like. So nothing like checking in. We 8 minutes into the video. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, so that lifts up. Oh, okay, it's like that. And then what do I do? Whoop, sitting here hitting it. Okay, I'm sure this screw has something to do with it. Let me pause this for a minute and see if I can figure this out. Okay, oh, sorry, gotta zoom back in, focus back in. All right, real quick before we go into how to work the needle and everything, I just want to say, like I showed you before, this right here raises it up or down. But you can't do that until we have it all threaded and everything. This button right here behind here, that's the button to actually work the machine. This is to lock it closed, obviously right there. When it's in that position, you can't push it down to work the machine. You pull this back. Whoop, blooper, psych. You pull this back and you can actually work. So you pull it back enough, you can actually work the machine, as you can see there. This is where you put your bobber in there. This simply pulls right out, so you can place another bobber in there, and it pushes right back in there. Boom, just like so, nice and simple. This right here is your tension control, so you can control how you want how firm you want the needle to be as you're sewing, or how loose you want it to be as you're sewing. And next up, we're gonna go over how to thread this bad boy as soon as I figure it out. Okay, we back in. just to recap, this is your bobbin and your spool, I should say, and where it holds right there, and then you bring the string up, you string it through here, and then you're going to bring it over the little tension wheel here, adjust the tension to how taut you want your thread to be. And then after it goes through the little tension wheels here, then you're going to bring the string right through this little hole right there. If you can see right there, you're going to push it right through that little hole right there. And then you're going to bring it around. And this is where we're going to actually thread the needle. You see the hole of the needle is right here. And it's going to be kind of hard because it's a really small hole there. But we have a little, if I can see where I put it. I just had it. Oh, okay. The little needle threader, what we're going to do is we're going to make sure the needle is up at the highest point here. Okay, then we're going to shove the little needle threader in the little hole there if we can get it in. I can barely see it. Okay, so we have the needle threader in the hole there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to moisten the tip of the thread here a little bit. Now what we're going to do is we're going to, hopefully I can hold this and get this on camera here so you can see it. So I can see myself do it as I show you. We're going to shove the thread through the little threader there. Let me just bring it offline and then bring it back to you guys. So, okay, we can focus in. We got the little thread through the needle threader there, and then we're gonna pull it through to thread the needle. Bam, just like that. Okay, so now we got threaded. So now what we're gonna do now is we're gonna lift the little plate down here. You're gonna lift that up, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull the needle, the thread, through the plate, so it comes through the bottom of the plate. The little hole in the bottom of the plate where the needle goes through, you wanna pull that through, and bam, so your thread is actually, through the bottom of the plate. And now we have our little fabric that we've run so many tests on. We're gonna put that through right there a little bit. Bam, drop the plate to hold it in place, and bam, just as simple as that. We threaded the needle of the machine. So now I'm gonna go ahead and run this through a little bit. Boom, as you can see, it freaking works. Bam, just like that. So that's how you thread it. Thread the needle is bad boy. It's a little hard, but not as hard. It's no different than threading the needle of a full-size sewing machine. So I just wanted to show you guys that because I know I had a little difficulty and I had to play around with this for a little while in order to figure it out myself. But once you do it, it's really not hard. So I just wanted to show you guys how to do that, so that way if anybody's looking at this review, they can actually see how to do it themselves. So other than that, I'm going to say that this is a pretty good machine for the like I said, it's very inexpensive. I believe I got it for like 12 bucks on my usual spot, Amazon. And I'm going to use this to sew up some of my shorts and a couple t-shirts, stuff like that, to try to prolong their life. So for the money, this is definitely worth it. It seems like it's pretty sturdy and it works pretty well. So with that, I'm gonna say cop that. So with that being said, I'm that Bruh Nez, and this has been the review of the Oxgord handheld sewing machine. Cop that, and I'm out this piece.